hurt. It hurt because I've been doing so many posters. Ronnit gave me some coffee and she fed me some salmon. And we listened to really weird music. And we talked shit about the Nashville comedy scene. And we were able to do podcasts. You know what's funny is like we were listening to this podcast and we were listening to maybe 10 minutes of it and then we had to turn it off because it was so bad. Because it was women talking, and I know, this is a channel where a woman talks a lot. That woman's me. I know that. But once again, I stress, this is a vlogging channel. When you vlog, you tend to talk about your life, okay? Podcasts are an art form that involves talking, usually about a particular subject, or having guests and talking about different subjects. And while I realize that this can be a beneficial thing sometimes, it's really annoying, and I'll just be real with you, man. I just really hate the art form. I think it's not much of an art form, and it just seems like all of these art forms are replacing something else that was better, you know? Like vlogging, that was like a way better art form than live streams, you know? Just like stand-up comedy was a way better art form than whatever the fuck you see now that they call comedy, but it's not actual comedy. Because it just seems like these people want to be liked, you know? So, it sucks. I know that I just sound like such a fucking bitter-ass spoil sport. Like, I'm jealous of their success or whatever. But I'm really not jealous of their success because, like, if they're too successful, a family member of theirs will die, okay? If they say the wrong thing, they will die. So it's really not worth it. Selling your soul to the devil is really not fucking worth it. Also, you can get a Netflix special or whatever the fuck. But it just seems like people are selling themselves anyway. Like, they're selling themselves to this world. And I love Ronnit so much, but she's just as addicted to her phone as everybody else in this fucking country. And she recognizes that it's a problem. She recognizes that, you know, everybody's totally apathetic. Because it's like, if everyone around you is on their phone, wouldn't that really depress you? Like, if you're trying to limit your smartphone use, or maybe get rid of your smartphone, say you're trying to do that, that's going to be exceedingly difficult in this country, because everybody you know is addicted to technology. So I can understand the reluctance to do that. I can understand like why people are apathetic about it, and especially considering the fact that the world is just going that route. Businesses are going that route. Comedians are going that route. I don't think that the AI will be able to replicate what I do, because what I do is obviously shitty art, okay? So it's funny when people try to get on to me about doing shitty art. It's like, no, that's the point. So, glad you got it. No, seriously. I'll show you. I'll show you when we get home. But, yeah, like, I've seen what the AI does in regards to art. And it's pretty cool. You can definitely tell that it's AI, though. People say, like, oh, the AI, like, you're not going to be able to tell. If you're schizophrenic, you'll be able to tell. Maybe you won't be able to tell because you're a fucking numbskull. But I can always tell when people are fake. I can always tell when people are lying to me. That's kind of sort of what makes me schizophrenic in the first place. And no, this isn't my whole fucking identity, but it is a very large chunk of it, so that's why I talk about it. And everybody else is allowed to talk about autism till the cows come home. And the cows are never coming home, okay? There are so many comedians, and I've noticed that they're all white, and they all talk about some sort of disability that they have. And I find it interesting. There's like this new breed of comedians that just talk about something that's wrong with them. And I think that, you know, that's kind of a thing with comedy. It's like, yeah, you're degenerate, you're a loser, you don't fit in, you hate yourself, you want to die, all this shit. You know, but that's not a good thing. None of this stuff is a good thing. So, maybe that's why I'm talking about schizophrenia, just to prove that, like, mental illness is subjective. Like, our idea of what mental illness is and our idea of what normalcy is and what, you know, disability is, that's contingent on what society says about it, you know? So if you talk about autism or you talk about some handicap that you have, it's like people can't make fun of you. They definitely can't hate you for being white anymore. So that's good. That's good. You got around that one. They're still going to hate me, but that's because I'm still going to be unapologetically racist. I don't care. I'm not actually racist either, but they're going to say that I am because I'm more conservative. And anytime you're more conservative, people just assume that you're racist, even though it just makes sense. It just makes sense. But here's the thing. If I was racist, I really suck at it. Because I voluntarily spend time with other races. You know? That's why black people really can't give me shit. At least the ones that I work with, they can't talk down to me. Not that they talk down to anybody, but I think it's a little different where I work. But I hear about white people being discriminated against by blacks and Mexicans and all that shit. It's not racist, it's the majority. Okay, the majority makes fun of the minority. That's it. You can make that about race all you want. It's called tribalism, okay? Get over it, get on with it, shut the fuck up, okay? People are going to make fun of you. Just accept that and move on. Oh, shit. No, but I've been ridiculed my entire life because I was always different. And I used to be super sensitive about it. But, you know, I didn't kill myself all that time, so that was good. And now, I can talk mad shit. And I work in a restaurant with a bunch of black people and Mexicans, so there you go. Worked out, didn't it? But yeah, I just find it funny, like, how overly sensitive everybody is. It is not a good thing to be overly sensitive. It's really not. I mean, ask yourself the question, is this actually serving me at all? Because if it's not, then it's just a waste of your time. But I get that nobody seems to mind wasting time.